For those that are still thinking of importing but still don't know how to go about it, okay, this video is all about how to import all by yourself, like practical step on how to import all by yourself. Okay, so there are some things you should take note of, like key things you should take note of. Okay, don't just import because you want to import. Don't just import because others are importing. So I mean, you understand? Yes, importing saves a lot. So in this video, I'll take you through my screen so you see how you can import. But know that as you're importing, you have to be careful. There are some things that you should put into consideration before you import. Don't just import, okay? That is why it is good to have a coach that will put you through, put you through some kind of things, some kind of difficulties. If you have questions, you can run to them and all of that. Not that you did not pay for anything, and any small thing you will be running and coming to ask questions. You can ask questions. You can ask more than 10 questions in a day, but you are refusing to pay for a class, okay? If you don't want to pay for a class, there's no problem with that. But when you have issues, you should face your issue alone, okay? So, like I said, there are some things you should put into consideration, okay? And one of it is, make sure the store you're buying from are legit stores. Don't just buy because you feel the store is okay and safe. A lot of people lose their money importing, okay? There are different platforms you can import from. I talked about it in my channel, so you can check through my page and you'll see it, okay? So there are different platforms you can import from, different means of payment, different means of their functionality is different, okay? So you just have to find your way around it, okay? But in all, you have to be very cautious. You're not in China that you can go and locate their warehouse or their stores to get your money back. If you lose your money, it's gone, okay? So as you're importing, look for verified stores you can buy from, right? Another thing again, know the kind of shipping method you should use when importing. Yes, it is very important. Don't go and be buying fridge and you say you want to ship it by air, or you want to buy washing machine and you say you want to ship it by air. Just go to the market and buy. Don't even import them, okay? So know the kind of shipping method you should use. You want to buy those heavy things, like I mentioned, you should use sea. Wait for it to reach. Wait for it to come. It's just 2 months. It's not going to take that long. Sometimes it doesn't even take up to 2 months. And sometimes it takes more than 2 months till you get. So you should know what you're doing before you start importing. And most importantly, don't ever pay a supplier directly on the platform, most especially on 6088. You don't have means of payment. Look for a procurement agent that will help you buy it. Yours is just to send links to them and they'll help you buy it. Then till maybe you now have a verified Alipay. And for you to have a verified Alipay, that means you need an international passport, right? So if you have your international passport, you can verify your Alipay, you can verify WeChat to use it to be making payment. Just that WeChat doesn't work on 6088 again. Okay? So know what you're doing before you start. So don't just jump into it just because maybe it's the right thing to do. Yeah. So don't ever pay a supplier directly, most especially on 6088. That's a very risky thing to do. Don't ever try it. Your money would, like, once the supplier goes to you, that is it. There's nothing you can do about it. Your money is gone, is gone. There's nothing you can do about it, okay? So you have to be very cautious. If you don't have means of payment, there's nothing wrong in giving procurement agent to help you buy. There's nothing wrong with it at all. I don't know why people are avoiding procurement agents. Sometimes it saves you a lot using procurement agents, most especially if you don't have means of payment, okay? So with that being said, I am an importation coach. Yeah, I don't just run importation classes for just China. I have different classes you can register for. Okay, you want to import from Turkey, you want to import from Vietnam, you want to import from Dubai, from Bangladesh, from the UK, the US. You want to go into thrift wares. You want to start importing the Shein, the part bills, all of that. I run those classes. So if you're interested, you can reach out to me. The other services that I render are also procurement services. So the procurement service is you sending in your links for me and I'll help you make payments for your items, okay? Mine is just to make the payments. I'm not doing anything else, okay? So, or you don't want to go through the stress of, learning or going through, all those process, you can just reach out for sourcing and procurement. That means I'll help you look for the products, whatever products you are interested in. I'll help you get those products and also pay on your behalf, okay? And help you send them down to Nigeria or anywhere you are at all. Send them to your country for you. Even if you are in the US, you are in the UK, you are in Canada, you want to import, there is no two ways about it. I can help you do the procurements and, send down to wherever you are for you, okay? So I've mentioned like the most important things you should take note of if you want to import all by yourself. Don't just jump into it, please. Losing any money now is a lot of money, so you should know what you're doing before you start importing. Okay, so and you will all know importation is not just limited to just making sales, like buying and selling. You can buy for personal use, right? You can buy for personal use. In fact, like I said, you save a lot importing these items than buying in the market. With that being said, let me take you through my screen. So I'll take you through the process right from the beginning. Okay, if you don't have an account on 6088, then you have to go and create an account, right? Check my page on how to do that. And also, if you still don't know how to do that, you want to register for a class, there's no problem. You can reach out to me. You want to go deep into the importation properly, you can reach out to me and sign up for my class, okay? So you go to your Play Store. It's now on Play Store. It's on iOS Store. Go to your Play Store and download the app. And once you download it, you just follow this process, okay? And also note, you must have chatted the shipping company up already to get their shipping address. Don't just use any address. Always get their latest address and impute it. So just follow this process to buy whatever you want to buy, okay? So this is the front page of 6088. When you keep scrolling, you get to see different types of products, okay? So let's say, for example, now I want these pants. That's this jean. So here it is. So this is the product itself. If you want to check more details about the products, you scroll down. So this is the price, okay? This is the price of the item. So this is the price of the item, okay? If you're buying one, you're getting at this rate, right? If you're buying from 1,000 pieces to 999 pieces, you're getting at this rate. And if you're getting from 10,000 and above, you're getting at this rate. So if you're buying much, you can still beat the price lesser than this, okay? So, and you can buy just one piece. If you want to add to cart, you know already, you come to this part to add to cart. If you want to order the straight up, then you just click here to buy now, okay? So let's go down and check for product details. So you can see this store has a very good store return rate. It has a good store rating, right? But they have poor communication, just 12%. So let's scroll down. This is where you get to see some of the other products that they have. If you want to see all the products that they have, then you can enter the store, okay? Or you click here, you enter the store to view more of their products, right? So when you go down, you get to see more details about these products, okay? So you can see a video of the jean. You can play it to follow up, and then the gram. Look at it here. So size small, I think that's what it means. Is 657 gram. Yeah. So you keep scrolling, you get to see more details about this product, and this is the size chart. They have from small to extra large. If you're buying, then you pick your right size and buy. You know, before Chinese size charts were different compared to now. If it was before, then when importation was new, if you're buying any products, be it for adults or for kids, you have to buy a size bigger. So you have to buy a size bigger than the usual size, okay? So let's say you are very medium, then you have to buy large. If not, when it gets to Nigeria, you'll find out it will be small in size. Unless maybe you are really small in size, then you can go for it, okay? So this is more product details, like a clear view of what you're getting, okay? So you've checked everything you want to check. So if you want to order, what you do is either you add to cart or you click buy now. So let's say I want to buy this product. I love it. I want to buy it. So what I'll do, I'll just click on buy now. Then to now proceed for me to pick specification. So this part is called the specification part, where you get to select your what's it called, your size and maybe color. Okay, you can see here it has two colors, this black gray and this blue, right? So if it has more color, maybe plain black, maybe, you know, they will specify it here for you to see. And then for down here, these are the sizes. These are the sizes rather. So you get to increase the quantity from this end. So if you want to increase the quantity, if it is small you want, you click one. If you want large piece, one piece also. Let's say you want extra large, maybe you want 5 pieces. You can just click on that middle to add up 5, or you just click on plus sign to be adding up to any quantity you want to add, okay? So let's say we want to buy how many pieces? 6, 7 pieces of this. What do you do? Then this is the total we are paying for this jean. 7 pieces of this jean is 567 yuan. So before you buy, or rather, once you've done all your findings, all your sourcing, and you're ready to buy, then you add everything to cart to know the equivalent of how much you'll be paying. So once you know the equivalent of how much you'll be paying, then you can now get to RMB and make payments, okay? So once you, let's say for example, I'm not buying any other thing, it's just this jean I want to buy. This is the equivalent, this is the, amount I will get for the product cost, and this is the local delivery fee. Please don't always forget local delivery fee. It's unlike Pinduoduo that you don't pay local delivery fee. On 68 you pay for local delivery fee. Though sometimes you can, the suppliers can ship it free for you, okay? But it's not all the time, all right? So our local delivery fee is 10 RMB. So I love the product. I've checked and the store is very good. It is what I want, right? Then you proceed by clicking this orange part to move to the next section. So the other next section is to prompt you to maybe fill in any other details you want to fill. That's your address, if you have an address, okay? You must have charted your shipping company up and get any address you want to, like get the address from the shipping company and impute it here, okay? You can go through my page to see how to put in your shipping address. So once you put in your address, then another thing you should do, which is very important, is you see this message part. It's not necessary that you have to put it, but you can still put it, maybe just like a reminder to the supplier. So here you can type in whatever you want to type for the supplier. So if you chat with the supplier before ordering and the supplier knows English, then you can type in English. But if they don't, then you have to write in Chinese, okay? So they'll understand what you're saying. So you can drop any other message for them. So let's say, for example, let me translate it. Let's say I want to write this. Write my name and phone number outside the package, and also don't forget to add my unique code. So you can add the unique code, whatever you want to write, add it, okay? Whatever you want to write at all, you write it and send it, okay, as a message to the supplier, right? So once you're done, you've finished typing your message, then you proceed to make payments. Click on pay now. So you can see all the details, the total amount you'll be paying, the quantities and everything that you need to know from this section. Then to now move to Alipay section where you have to make your payment, okay? So it has brought me to my Alipay. I don't have up to that amount in my Alipay, right? So the payment will not go through. So the sweet thing now is you can use your Nigerian debit card. Yes, you can use your card to make payments, but it has to be MasterCard or Visa card. Okay, Verve card don't work, and not all banks not all banks does that, right? So it's just some of the banks. I think GT Bank, Access Bank, UBA, something like that. It just recently started working. So you can try from your end. If it works, then good. I'm going to make another video on how to buy with your card, okay? So for now, we are using Alipay to do this practical aspect. Another practical aspect of it, let me make the payment so that you see it's going through, okay? So that GIN part is separate, and this is another one for me to show you how it is done, okay? Since I said I'll show you the practical aspects. So let's say we want to get this, all right? I think this is up to the amount I have in my Alipay. So I'll click to pay now. So I'll click the quantity I want. Okay, I think that is it. So what I will do next is to proceed to make payments, just like we did before. So the total I'll be paying is 5.6 RMB. Yeah, the store gave me 1% discount. So once I click on pay now, it's going to proceed to my Alipay. So it has brought me for me to make payments. Remember, the first one is different from this, right? Because I didn't have enough on my Alipay to that amount I was supposed to pay for the GIN, okay? So this one I have enough to pay for what I want to buy, right? So what I'll do, I'll just put in my password. So when I put in my password, it will just go through. So I've put in my password. The payment has gone through. So the payment has gone through. Yes. Okay, this is the front page of Alipay, as we all know. So I'll click on notifications. So you can see it. Payment successful. From what? From 68.8. Okay. So that is it. That is just it. If you want to buy RMB, you can reach out to me. I'll help you fund your Alipay accounts, right? You pay in Naira, I send RMB to you. If you want to fund your WeChat account also, it's still the same process, right? If you want to pay your suppliers directly, right? You're not buying on the platforms. You want to pay suppliers directly, you can reach out to me. I'll help you pay your suppliers, okay? So it is that simple, very simple if you want to buy from 68.8.